The neural implant behind my ear buzzed with another order notification, and I forced myself not to wince as I balanced 3 trays of steaming Draconite stew across the crowded restaurant floor. The Celestial Perch. That's what this place was called. An interspecies restaurant where dragons in their humanoid forms could dine alongside humans without too much fuss. Well, at least not more fuss than usual, because when two species who were once at war sit at the same table, there is always tension simmering underneath. Table 7 wants their meat rare, Sophia, Mr. Harlan barked from behind the counter, his cybernetic eye whirring as it tracked my every step. And I mean dragon rare, not human rare. Don't mess it up like last time. I nodded, adjusting my gravity assist shoes, careful as I moved between the multi-level platforms. The restaurant was built for both species. Temperature-controlled zones, reinforced furniture strong enough for dragons, and tiered floors to match their height. The afternoon rush was hitting hard. Rain outside drove people in from New Draconis' main thoroughfare. A human colony. No, more like humanity's grand experiment in coexistence with the Dragon Empire. Some days, though, it felt less like coexistence, and more like humanity's desperate attempt not to get eaten. My wrist display lit up with another reminder. Mom's medication. A knot of worry tightened in my chest. 3 more hours until my shift ended. Then I could check on her. The lung scarring from the old wars was getting worse, and the treatments weren't cheap. Nothing was cheap when you were human living in dragon space. That's when they walked in. You know how sometimes the air in a room just changes? Like every molecule suddenly realizes it has something important to do? That's what happened when the bioscanner chimed at the door. The first figure was tall, even by dragon standards, impossibly tall. He moved with that restrained grace that spoke of immense power held carefully in check. His humanoid form was flawless, with silver-streaked dark hair and eyes that shifted from gold to amber as they scanned the room. The kind of details that whispered wealth, status, authority. But it wasn't him that made my breath catch. It was what he carried. A small dragon, barely 2 feet from snout to tail. Its scales shimmered midnight blue, edged with silver undertones. A beauty so delicate it almost hurt to look at. And yet, something was wrong. The hatchling's wings hung at odd angles, malformed. Its back legs didn't move at all. A specialized mobility harness wrapped around its frail body, gleaming with anti-gravity stabilizers to help it hover just enough to be carried. Nobody else paid much attention. After all, the war had left many like this. Broken hatchlings, broken children, on both sides. The tall man tried to settle in booth 15, but the furniture wasn't made for this in-between size. Not for a little dragon who couldn't transform, and maybe never would. His flawless composure slipped just for a moment when the hatchling gave a soft whimper. A sound caught between a chirp and a cry. Exhaustion lined his perfect face. "Let me help," I said before I could stop myself. He looked up, golden eyes locking on mine. The kind of gaze that should have sent me running. But instead, I was already moving, grabbing one of the junior stabilizers we kept in storage for families with young hatchlings. "This should work better," I said softly, adjusting the field so the little one's weight was supported without strain on his legs. "What's his name?" The man blinked, clearly unused to being addressed so casually. "Orion," he said quietly. "His name is Orion." I smiled at the tiny dragon, reaching out with a gentleness I didn't know I still had. "Hello there, Orion."